welcome to Vibrational Revelations. Today is part one of a two-part episode on bioengineering, and we want to say thank you so much to Lee from our community who put together this incredible list. Actually, I've been wanting to look at this for quite some time, so this was just a great push for us to absolutely bring this information out to our community. We might post part one on YouTube. Part two will be kept in the membership platform. So thank you so much. Again, we'll keep all of the questions until the end. We'll go through all the material first.
Yes, but definitely not everything from part one. Just a little.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. First, I'll give you. First of all, I wanted to know how many of you know what bioengineering is. Is everyone here aware of it? I'll read to you what this is.
In this case, it's geo.
Yeah, geoengineering.
You said bio.
Oh, bio. I'm sorry, geoengineering. Why am I saying bio? But it is bio too. Who knows? Maybe they're using that in that.
The way it is impacting humanity.
Yeah. All right. It's a term. So I pulled it up from the web, right? How they define it. It's a term that different people use in different ways. Some propose technologies, for example, capturing and sequestering excess carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, attempt to address the root cause of climate change. These approaches are relatively uncontroversial. This is what's posted on the web, that is uncontroversial. Interesting. Other proposed technologies, for example, solar radiation management, SRM, attempt to reduce the effects of climate change, but don't address the root causes. SRMs aim to cool the planet, for example, by adding reflective aerosols or small particles suspended in the air to the stratosphere, where they will reflect some incoming sunlight, cooling the planet. These approaches, which would be a human intervention in the climate system with potential environmental risks, are more controversial. You know, I actually called my dad the other day because I think in the previous episode I did say that when Chernobyl blew up, and I grew up in Kiev, and my dad worked for nuclear power plants. What he shared with me was quite fascinating, and I'll bring it up again today. And this is the first time actually I was aware of geoengineering when the nuclear cloud, radioactive cloud from the wind that was blowing to Moscow. Moscow, the Soviet government at that time, used geoengineering to make sure that the cloud would not have a radioactive fallout in Moscow, but it went somewhere else. So this has absolutely been used. I know this. My dad has shared it with me. He's like, oh, this is interesting that you want to do an episode. So it's absolutely very much related to today's conversation that is happening around the world. And you guys will see, of course, based on the numbers, how it is impacting what is happening. So geoengineering, let's start with that. Yes, chemtrails is part of geoengineering. So let's take an intuitive insight, post your intuitive insights, what you believe geoengineering overall vibrational frequency is. All right, and we'll have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 numbers for you. So some of the categories today we're revealing, there's going to be 12 different categories. All right, so overall vibrational frequency for geoengineering is 50. And in this case, because we're not reading a human being, this is a frequency related to manipulation. So you guys, most of you guessed it, completely on point. Now we measured impact it has on human energy field, and the frequency of that is 50. Impact it has on human body, because we are talking about the existential threat that geoengineering, which it has bio aspects to it. It is a weapon, right? And it will impact human body and the planet itself and all life on Earth. So the impact on human body is the frequency of 20, and 20 frequency is linked to the frequency of destruction. Impact on Earth itself is the frequency of 50. So again, it's there to manipulate. Integrity of geoengineering is 45%. So now we're going into percentages. Integrity to others. So we looked at overall, and then we wanted to know bioengineering towards others, which means life on Earth, birds, bees, everything. And it's 36%. Clarity, how clear this project is, and it's 95%. How transparent this project is, and it's 45%. So not very transparent. Alignment with divine purpose, 8%. Alignment with the mission of geoengineering, and that's 100%. Alignment, we decided to measure, Alejandro said, let's just measure the Orion group. And the alignment with Orion group is 100%. And alignment with Hermetic principles is 0%. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, we use those two, especially as a point of reference and based on the frequencies, right? Based on the frequencies of Hermetic principles and the frequencies of the
Orion group.
Orion group.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Next is Fund for Innovative Climate and Energy Research. So, the Fund for Innovative Climate and Energy Research exists to accelerate the innovative development and evaluation of science and technology to address carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions and their environmental consequences.
So yeah, we just pulled this from
Here's a quick
Google,
definition.
yes,
Right.
without going into
We can,
into the depths of what it is. So again, I would say these are weapons, right? Weapons.
based on the frequencies and their intention and everything else.
They are weapons. My dad said he's an engineer. He said these are weapons. I'm like, they are. Yes.
Overall frequency, 20. Impact on human energy field, 20. Impact on humanity, 20. Impact on Earth, 50. Integrity, 35%. Integrity to others, 29%. Clarity, 100%. Transparency, 28%. Alignment with divine purpose, 0%. And alignment with its mission, 95%.
All right. Then I don't think we took pictures of, we might need a charger for the documentaries on the people. Okay, the next one is HAARP, HAARP. Let me read that, what that is. It's High Frequency Active Oral Research Program. It was initiated as an ionospheric research program jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force, U.S. Navy, the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It was designed and built by BAE Advanced Technologies. Okay, so HAARP. This is using frequency devices to manipulate things, right? To manipulate our ionosphere.
Especially.
That's what theirs is, ionosphere. Yeah. Okay, so the overall frequency of HAARP, which I've heard of them before, but I never even looked to see what it actually stands for, is 50. Manipulation. Impact on human energy field, 20. So it's completely scrambling the human energy field. Impact on human body, 20. So very destructive. Impact on Earth, on planet Earth, is 50. I just find it fascinating how, they're using this supposedly for climate change, right? For global warming, to stop the global warming, but it's creating such catastrophic, it holds a potential for such catastrophe. All right, so integrity is 50%. Integrity to others, 30%. Clarity, how clear is HAARP? 100%. How transparent they are, 51%. Alignment with divine purpose, 47%. And alignment with their mission is 96%. So I would say they're kind of moving on target with whatever it is that they're planning to do.
If they tell you, I'm going to lunch, maybe you believe the I'm going part, but is not to lunch. At 50%, isn't it?
Yeah.
49% integrity to others. 51%. You removed it to the next one, which is World Meteorological Organization. World Meteorological Organization. I almost swallowed my tongue. A specialized agency of the United Nations responsible for promoting international cooperation on atmospheric science, climatology, hydrology, and geophysics.
How do you say meteorological in Spanish?
Meteorológico.
Ah, okay.
Meteorológico.
Okay.
How do you say it in Russian?
Meteorologia.
Meteorologia. Very similar, right? Or close. Overall frequency. Thank you. That's exactly what it is. 50. Impact on human perception. 50. Integrity, 55%. Integrity to others, 49%. Clarity, 92%. Transparency, 41%. Very similar to the previous one. Alignment with divine purpose, 58%. Alignment with its mission, 92%.
Before we reveal the next one, let's see. I wanted to do something else. Okay, let's go into NOAA, NOAA, which is National Centers for Environment Information. It archives data that NOAA gathers from the seafloor to the surface of the sun, along with managing NOAA's archive of environmental information. We conduct research, this is what they say on their website, on and monitor the environment and help you access and use the data. So NOAA. So these, we missed that one. We'll just.
Interesting. Help you
They have
access and use the data.
I have not tried to access their data, but okay.
Maybe we should try that and see how much.
I actually found a very interesting document today. I'll share that in a second. Okay, so you guys ready? The overall vibrational frequency is 50. Impact on human perception. So this case, because it's a data collection agency, we look at how it impacts the human perception, and the frequency of that is 50. Manipulation. Integrity is 53%. Integrity to others, 43%. Clarity, 91%. So this is how clear they are about whatever it is they're doing. Transparency, 63%. Alignment with divine purpose, 48%. And alignment with its mission is 95%. All right. Next one.
Next is Climate.gov. Climate.gov. Americans' health security, and economic well-being are closely linked to climate and weather. People are looking for information to help them understand climate and make decisions on how to manage climate-related risks and opportunities. To meet this need, NOAA Climate.gov provides timely and authoritative scientific data and information about climate science, adaptation, and mitigation.
Okay, there we go.
Interesting. Climate.gov.
You guys are so good.
Some of you are right on point.
Right on point. Today is the lucky day. Good training. That's right.
Okay, climate.gov, overall frequency 50.
What a day.
Impact on human perception 50. Integrity 43%. Integrity to others 23%. 28%, I apologize. Integrity to others 28%. Clarity 95%. And transparency 23%. Now, alignment with divine purpose 45%. Alignment with its mission 96%.
Okay, next one on the list is Abajo Mountains of Southeastern Utah project. And it's a project under NOAA, NOAA. And this is the one I found very interesting documents for, actually. So if you put that into Google and you type in Abajo Mountains of Southeastern Utah project, I'm going to read to you actually the disclaimer of what it says. Okay, it's a signed document, U.S. government document, and it says description of weather modification apparatus, modification agents, and their dispersal rates, the techniques employed. And here it says approximately 6 to 8 ground-based cloud seeding generators will be used. So I assume it's being used. Each generator emits approximately 8 grams per hour of silver iodide. Operations decisions will be made from NAWC offices in Sandy, Utah. What's interesting is I actually tested, who did I test? Somebody a couple of weeks ago that came to me, I know. He's been working for the government and he had silver toxicity. I'm like, so here, there's silver being sprayed in the air, right? Iodide, interesting, because we don't need just iodide. We need both components, iodine and iodide. Okay, the frequency of this Abajo Mountains of Southeastern Utah project is 20. Impact on human energy field, 50. Impact on human body, 20. Impact on planet Earth, 50. So it's, of course, it's here to manipulate the Earth and create destructive passages, right? Destruction for life on planet Earth. Integrity of this project, 35%. Integrity to others, 22%. Clarity, 96%. So they're very clear. They know what they're doing. Transparency, 27%. Alignment with divine purpose, 39%. And alignment with their mission, 93%. Well, I mean, these are like catastrophic, I would say, numbers. Okay.
And the name Abajo Mountains, so it makes
well, that's in Utah, and that's what they're doing.
This sounds like indigenous came up with that, but it's totally not the case. Next is IPCC.
We don't have a description for it. It's
Clean Energy Corps project.
it had too many things. That's why I didn't pull it up. But anyway, it's related to geo-engineering.
It says the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change is an intergovernmental body of the United Nations responsible for advancing knowledge on human-induced climate change. Human-induced climate change.
In the notes here, actually, Lisa, that she's read that it's involved in possibly cooling the earth.
It says was created to provide policymakers with regular scientific assessments on climate change, its implications, and potential future risks. So that's gives you a good picture. Yes. Let me get back to it. Overall frequency, yes, thank you. Is 20. Impact on human energy field, 20. Impact on human body, 20. Impact on Earth, 50. Integrity, 6%. Integrity to others, 2%.
Wow.
Well, they provide I'm sure, valuable information for those that think is valuable to meet their agendas, without a doubt, right? The public has no clue what's actually happening. Clarity is 96%. Transparency, 5%. There you go, this confirms it. Alignment with divine purpose, 0%. But alignment with its mission, 100%. So they're on target, right? They feel they have accomplished.
This entire episode actually reminds me of something that, sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
That Bruce Lipton said, that we're living through the 6th mass extinction, and who is contributing to it? The human beings. So unless we really take action and change what is being done to manipulate our planet, our health, this is not going in very good direction.
History is repeating itself, right? For
Yes.
the 6th time, this will be when it happens. I don't feel it's going to happen anytime soon, but we're in the process of doing it to ourselves. And I will say that it is overwhelming to think that we have to change the world, or that we have to change the mentality of those that are in control of or in charge of these organizations, to make it easier and create a bigger impact and a permanent impact. We have to focus on going inward. We have to focus on finding inner freedom, inner peace, and then from there,
but it is who we elected into power, the legislator, of course.
From there, we make sound decisions. From there, we're able to we have discernment, right? From there, we can actually access, as Lars Muhl said, we can access the field of questions, right? Answers. Yes, to answer the questions and move forward. Well, the last category for IPCC Clean Energy Corps project is alignment with Orion Group, and is at 100%.
And any other ones, or just Orion Group?
Just Orion Group.
Okay.
Yes.
The next one is National Climate Task Force. So I'll just give you a brief description. With more than 25 cabinet level leaders from across agencies working together on what they're calling groundbreaking goals, reducing US greenhouse emission 50 to 52% below 2005 level in 2030. So by 2030, they have an agenda. Reaching 100% carbon pollution-free electricity by 2035, achieving a net zero emissions economy by 2050, delivering 40% of the benefits from the federal investments in climate and clean energy to disadvantaged communities. And here's something interesting. I saw that Biden-Harris administration is taking decisive steps now to reduce emissions, increase resilience, advance environmental justice, and achieve true energy security. Okay, this federal mobilization building on the leadership of states, tribal nations, and local governments. So let's tune in and post. You have been posting the overall frequency. Oh, hold on. Can you pull it up? Because it's not here. National Climate Task Force. Yeah, right there. Maybe we need a charger. Okay, so the overall frequency is 50. Impact on human perception, 50. Integrity, 46%. Integrity to others, 45%. Clarity, 99%. Transparency, 29%. Of course it is. Alignment with divine purpose, 16%. Alignment with its mission, 100%. Alignment with Orion Group, 73%. And alignment with Hermetic Principles, 34%. Okay, so before we go into